I would like to make Jay the proud owner of the #1 rating. Going to teach him how to do it. Girls, if you would, the first Tonight Show lesbian kiss. Do it. Jay, how you think? Now that shows you, though.
You see, that shows you how sexually naive I am. I thought you were going to be involved somehow.
No.
And but I said, yeah, you know, I know you were really mad the last time.
You know what I was.
But
mad
it was a good show. You know that.
No, I wasn't mad about our
Right.
show. You know what I was mad about?
What?
I'll tell you what I was mad about. I was mad about the one thing about Howard is that you treat everybody equally with equal disdain, which is fine with me.
Right.
The thing that annoyed me was I said, and you remember I said to you, I bet you when you go on Dave's show, you don't say my name. Because when you come on my show, you can do whatever you want. And when you went on Dave's show, you said, you know, Dave, I was on another late night
I wasn't
show.
aware of that.
Because obviously you were told not to mention the name.
No, you're getting paranoid. I swear to you I wasn't.
Let me finish. And then also,
I'll never convince him of it.
And also, you did exactly the same bit, but it was obviously scripted, and they knew what the bit was. And I said, you know, I don't mind Howard. I don't mind me even getting mad at Howard. And when Howard comes on, he trashes my show.
Right.
And I genuinely get mad at him. I said, okay, but Howard trashes everybody's show. And then when I see you go across the street, I said to myself, you went on Dave's show, you brought the two guys on, the guys kissed, then they had Muji Bar and Sarah. I said, oh, obviously they worked the whole thing out first. I said,
all right.
So
can I tell you the whole truth?
Let me finish.
All right, go ahead.
And my feeling was, and the feeling of the staff was, you know, Howard has no respect for our show. If you have no respect for anyone, that's great.
Wrong.
That's great. Have no respect. But you
So
want
wrong.
another.
Yeah, all right. Can I give you an explanation?
All right, go ahead.
Because I didn't know that's what you were.
Do I need these to hear, Robin?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Here's my explanation. This is the God's honest truth.
I certainly didn't know that this was where the problem was.
Yeah, right. Wait, but I want to clear this up. I really do want to clear it up.
It wasn't a huge problem.
Then we'll talk about your book.
I was just a little disappointed. I went, you know, Howard, come on, trash us equally.
Fine. I just want to. I'm going to tell you this. You don't have to believe me.
Go ahead.
Okay. I do your show. All hell breaks loose because you were upset with me and all that.
I was upset because rather than just do our segment, it then leaked over into other people's segment. And
some people tell me that was great. Some people tell me it wasn't. But let's face it, it was during Siskel and Ebert. And let's face it, Siskel and Ebert didn't have all that much to say.
I mean,
between
he
you and me.
is the ruler of the show. He could have dismissed you. He could have had you.
No. Again,
Jay got really upset. Even I mean, it was bad. Jay was mad, and he pulled Gary backstage afterwards, and really you cursed Gary out. You used foul language. You don't even remember.
I don't know if I did that, but I know I was upset. No, I was mad because I said
you were like Howard, and everything is pussy. That's what it was. What?
We have our new announcer today. The new announcer, John Melendez, today. And I must say, which makes me... Now, John, you have to relax. All the monologue, he's sitting like this. Learn to relax. Are you relaxed?
Oh, Jay, I'm so relaxed.
Good. Now, stop doing that sort of voice.
But I'm so happy here.
Good. Well, I'm sorry your tie must have got lost in the plane coming over. But it's nice to have you, John.
And then I read in the paper that Conan is going to replace Jay Leno. Thank God. Do you think that's really going to happen?
Do I think what?
Do you think that's really going to happen? Do you know?
I think it's about a 40% chance that's going to happen.
Jay Leno's a funny guy. I read the Late Shift where they talk about all the different late night hosts, and it said Jay that he would hide in closets and listen into the NBC executives talking about his fate, and he wanted the job from Letterman. I don't see this guy leaving and letting you walk in. And I'm concerned about you.
You're concerned. What about me?
People in show business are afraid to say how much they dislike Jay Leno, but I am not.
And why? What is
it?
Does it go back years ago? I mean, what is it? It seems very deep-seated in you.
Well, first of all, let's look at the history of Jay Leno. Jay Leno pushed Johnny Carson out of The Tonight Show. That was number one. And he did it in a merciless way. And then Dave Letterman, who wanted the job. Okay, he didn't get the job. Fair enough. But look at the integrity of a David Letterman. David Letterman was rejected by NBC. He was told he was being passed over for the job. Did he sit there like a dog and take that from NBC? No, he did what any man would do. He got up and he moved over to CBS and took over the show.
Right.
Now, Jay Leno, on the other hand, seems to be the kind of showbiz animal that will not let go. Here is a guy who worked on The Tonight Show for 17 years. He was number one in his time slot.
Right.
He gets fired by NBC. They put on Conan O'Brien. What would you do No, Jay is a lap dog. He goes on at 10 o'clock at night. He bombs there.
No, but
and after he bombs, wait a second, Harry. You asked me a question I'm going to tell you because I'm all worked up.
All right, I can tell
worked
that.
up.
I can tell that. Your heart's beating.
I'm really fired. I'm out of the box. You mentioned Jay Leno. It's like slowly I turn. No, but seriously, Jay Leno then loses the 10 o'clock slot, and they say to him, they say to Jay, would you go back on at 11:30, and we'll put Conan on at 12. And Jay goes, yeah, well, I guess I'd do that only if Conan's okay with it. So was Conan okay with it? No, he said, no, I'm not okay with that. I don't want to leave at 11:30. And what does Jay do? Jay takes the job.
But in the end of the day, this all comes down to money. It all is about the dough. And Jay has been spectacularly successful at 11:30.